Okay, we have just a couple more problems, examples to go through for this section 9.3, and then we will be done for the whole semester. So solve the system of equations for the intersections of the two curves. So let's look at what we have here. We have this first equation is an equation for an ellipse, and it's not quite in the complete ellipse format, but it's close. And then down here, this is close to an equation of a hyperbola. Okay, so we want to know where the intersection of these are. So we're going to treat these just like they're a system of equations. So we're going to rewrite them in the same order. So 7x squared plus 4y squared equals 127. Now we could do this either with substitution or with elimination. I am going to do them as elimination. So then we would have negative x squared plus 3y squared equals 39. So rewrite them so that they're in the same descending order. Now I'm going to multiply this second equation by 7 all the way through. So I'm going to come down here. So now I have 7x squared plus 4y squared equals 127. Then multiplying the bottom one by 7, we have negative 7x squared plus 21y squared equals 273. Now adding these down, our x squareds are going to cancel, and this was 21, right? 25 y squared here is equal to, that ends up being 400. Divide both sides by 25, we get y squared equals 16. Take the square root of both sides, and just remember that we need to do plus or minus when we take that square root. So we end up with y equals plus or minus 4. Now we're going to plug that back in. I'm going to use the second equation here now. So I'm going to plug it back into the equation 3y squared minus x squared equals 39. And I'm going to plug in the 4's. Now notice that no matter what I put in, I'm going to get the same thing here because I'm going to square. If it's a positive 4, I'm going to get 16. If it's a negative 4, I'm going to get 16. So I don't have to do this twice. But we do have to remember that it can be either positive 4 or negative 4. So we're going to do it just with the positive 4 and solve for x. So 16 times 3 is going to be 48 minus x squared equals 39. Okay, then 39 minus 48, we get negative x squared equals negative 9. Therefore, x squared equals 9, and x equals plus or minus 3. So now we're going to put all of those, every combination of plus or minus 3 and plus or minus 4 is going to be a solution to this system. So our solution is going to be 3, 4, 3, negative 4, negative 3, 4, and negative 3, negative 4. All 4 of those are solutions to the system. Now let's go over to Desmos really quick and look at what kind of an equation we have. So we've got our hyperbola in black, we've got our ellipse in red, and see how they cross in 4 different places. Since they're both centered at 0, 0, everything is symmetrical, which made that a pretty easy equation to go through and solve for. Okay, and that's all the examples that we need to go through for this assignment. So hopefully that helps, and if you have any questions, let me know.